Hello everyone, you're very welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know about seeking alpha. Now this is a video that I've wanted to make for quite a while, simply because I've been using seeking alpha for as long as I've been investing. In fact, I was using seeking alpha long before I ever made my first investment in a company stock. It is the only finance tool that I actively use on a daily basis, and because of that, I want to share more information about seeking alpha with the community. So in this video, we're going to cover what seeking alpha is, who seeking alpha is for and who it isn't for, the pricing structure of seeking alpha, and a demonstration of some of the features that seeking alpha has to offer. I was very excited when seeking alpha reached out to me last year to join their partnership program, simply because I love the product, I love the company, and I feel like I owe a lot of my early interest in the stock market to the content that I was consuming on seeking alpha. Anyway, with that being said, if you do want to try out seeking alpha for yourself after watching this video, you can do so using the first link in the description of this video. Using that link helps me out as a content creator, and it lets me know that you found this video helpful. So who or what is seeking alpha? The formal description of seeking alpha is a crowdsourced financial information platform. Essentially, thousands of content contributors write articles and analysis pieces about various investing related topics, and they publish those pieces on seeking alpha. The articles and analysis can cover anything from individual stocks or ETFs to broader stock market indices to more macroeconomic topics like interest rates and inflation. Once posted, the content can be viewed by seeking alpha readers, and the content comment section facilitates any further discussion about the content within the seeking alpha community. The reason why I say that that's the formal description of seeking alpha is because in actuality, the platform is so much more than that. It's a platform that keeps you constantly up to date with the latest and most important global financial news. It's a platform where you can see the financial data of virtually any publicly traded company in a clear and concise manner. It's a platform that allows you to keep track of everything related to the stocks in your portfolio. I could go on for an age, but we'll save the features demonstration for later in the video. Essentially, seeking alpha is a one-stop shop for everything finance. It allows you to centralize every aspect of the information gathering process for the purposes of investing in one convenient place. 20 million people are using seeking alpha for this purpose every single month. Now, it's very important that you understand who seeking alpha is and isn't for. You could make the argument that seeking alpha is for all investors. However, I would disagree, especially when it comes to the paid versions of the platform. We will talk about the exact pricing of seeking alpha in the next section, but I think whenever a tool like this comes with a financial cost to you, the user, it's important to clarify which users stand to extract the most benefit from the tool, because there's no point in you paying for the tool if you have no intention of putting it to practical use. Seeking alpha isn't for investors who are content with solely dollar cost averaging into an index fund every month, irrespective as to what's going on in the broader market, and the and is important, who equally don't want to keep up to date with the latest financial news, nor have any real interest in actively developing their financial literacy. All these investors want to do is invest money every month for 30 years without any care for the financial world around them. If that's you, then seeking alpha likely isn't suitable, at least the paid version anyway. And make no mistake about it, there is absolutely nothing wrong with being that kind of investor. Warren Buffett once described this investor as the know-nothing investor who simply places their faith in index fund investing over long periods of time without needing to worry about financial news or the economy or the latest hot stocks. And guess what? Most, if not all of those know-nothing investors would be successful, and many would perform better than the investment professionals. The point I'm trying to make is that A, you don't need financial tools like seeking alpha to be a successful investor, and B, there's no point in having such tools if your approach to investing and financial education doesn't justify it. So who is seeking alpha for? Seeking alpha is for investors who are either A, looking for company stock investment ideas, B, looking to analyze analyze the financial performance of various companies, C, looking to stay up to date with the latest global financial news, and or D, looking to continuously develop their financial literacy. It is a platform for investors who have an active interest in investing and all of the various information that comes with investing on a day-to-day basis. So let's talk a bit more about the different price points for Seeking Alpha. The basic version of Seeking Alpha is free. With this version, you get stock analysis email alerts, real-time news updates, access to stock prices and charts, analyst ratings, and limited access to Seeking Alpha content. The biggest drawback of the basic version is that you only get a limited number of free articles. Back when I first started using Seeking Alpha, you used to be able to access unlimited content for free, but they've since moved to a paid subscription model. The basic version these days is really just for getting a feel for the platform and what it has to offer. Regardless of whether or not you choose to opt for the paid version, it's definitely worthwhile setting up a free account just to get a couple of free articles each month and to access the news updates. Then you have the premium version of Seeking Alpha, which is the version that I use. This normally comes in at $239 per year, which is just under $20 or €19 per month. However, there's currently an offer available for new subscribers where the first year with Seeking Alpha will cost $119. That's just under $10 or €9 per month. Effectively, this is a 50% off deal which applies exclusively to new Seeking Alpha subscribers. Let me list off what you get with the premium subscription and then I'll give you my thoughts on the pricing itself. So the premium subscription gives you all the basic features plus unlimited access to premium content, author ratings and performance, stock quant ratings, and stock dividend grades. The biggest thing there is the unlimited access to premium content, which effectively gives you access to the vast majority of the Seeking Alpha platform. Again, I'll go through the exact features in more detail later in the video, but just know that the premium version is what gives you access to the best of Seeking Alpha. As for the premium pricing, here's my thoughts. If you're reasonably certain that you want to start investing in individual company stocks, the €9 per month price point for Seeking Alpha Premium is definitely worth taking advantage of, at least for a limited time. Reason being, it gives you the opportunity to test out the many tools that Seeking Alpha has available for researching companies. It also gives you the opportunity to dig into the articles and analysis written by the Seeking Alpha content contributors, which can be a great source of inspiration for investment ideas. What you'll likely find is that the value you get from these tools and articles will outweigh the €9 per month price point, and you might very well continue your subscription beyond 12 months because of the value that it provides. Consider that the standard Netflix subscription is €15 per month. I would even say that the €9 per month price point is reasonable for investors who want to stay up to date with global financial news and read investing related articles on a daily basis. An annual subscription with the likes of a national newspaper like the Irish Independent would cost you around €100 for the year. The 1-year offer with Seeking Alpha is only slightly more expensive than that and offers globally relevant financial content that benefits not only your investing activity but also your overall financial literacy. I'm not going to talk about the pro version of Seeking Alpha because it runs at $499 per year and I haven't personally used it, so I'm not in a position to talk about it. So let's take a look at some of the features that are included with the premium version of Seeking Alpha. This is the Seeking Alpha homepage and it's where I spend the vast majority of my time on the platform. I read the articles in the trending analysis section to get insights on different stocks, on the market as a whole, on different investment strategies, on specific company types like REITs, pretty much anything and everything to do with investing. This analysis is written by content contributors, of which there are over 7,000. Some of these contributors are economists, fund managers, university professors, investment banking specialists, CEOs. There's a very wide variety of content contributors on the platform. It is important that you take this analysis with a grain of salt. You'll see one article that says Apple is a bargain at its current stock price, and then 5 minutes later you'll see another article that says Apple is overvalued and should be avoided. Different contributors are going to have different opinions. That's why you shouldn't make financial decisions based solely on the analysis. The analysis is there to be considered alongside the additional research that you do yourself. If you're signing up for the premium subscription thinking that it's going to make you rich by telling you exactly what stocks to buy, then you're signing up for the wrong reasons. I'll also spend time reading the trending news and looking at how various global indices and assets are performing on a given day. In fact, many of my video ideas and reference articles have come from content within both the trending news and analysis sections on Seeking Alpha. The trending news section will automatically update as new stories come in. Those stories are then ranked in terms of popularity and importance. If you hover over premium, you'll see many of the premium features that are available. One very handy tool is the stocks and funds comparison. This tool allows you to compare many different stocks against one another. For example, here I'm comparing Apple stock to Microsoft stock. The tool shows me the differences in return between the two stocks, the different company profiles, how the stocks are currently rated by Wall Street, Seeking Alpha contributors, and Seeking Alpha's quantitative rating system, how the quantitative rating system is currently grading the stocks under different categories, trading data, total return data, dividend grading based on safety, growth, yield, and consistency, valuation metrics, growth metrics, profitability metrics, share ownership breakdowns, performance breakdowns, risk, earnings per share facts, and summary income statements, balance sheets, and cash flow statements. Pretty much all of the quantitative data that you'll ever need when researching company stocks. This level of data is available for most publicly traded company stocks as well. You will find outliers where certain data points aren't available, but for the most part, Seeking Alpha is reliable for delivering the data you need. You'll also have access to the top rated stocks on Seeking Alpha in many different categories, from dividend stocks to REITs, growth stocks, value stocks, and small cap stocks. Again, this is helpful for coming up with potential ideas for investments, not investing in a stock simply because it's top rated on Seeking Alpha. When you search for a given stock on Seeking Alpha, you'll be presented with all of the on-platform premium information about that stock. The current stock price, the stock ratings, the past 10 years worth of financial statements, and all of the other metrics that we previously mentioned. You'll also get all of the analysis and news relating to that stock, transcripts from earnings calls, filings with the SEC, and press releases. The sheer volume of information available cannot be understated. The biggest value add here is that all of this information, which would usually be scattered across multiple different sites and reports, is being centralized in one place, and it's being presented in a clear and concise manner. What's great as well is that you can add the stocks that you currently own to your Seeking Alpha portfolio in the My Portfolio section, and you'll be shown all of the latest articles and news items relating to your stocks. There's also dedicated tabs for news, where you can view news items on a more granular level, markets, where you can view content relating to specific markets, stock ideas, dividends, a full section for ETFs, and also investor education. The education section is then further broken down into investing, portfolio management, ETFs, dividends, mutual funds, quantitative ratings, crypto, 401ks, and IRAs, with the last two being more relevant to US-based investors. So as you can see, that €9 per month for the first year buys you a metric ton of financial information. This truly is the one-stop shop for investing information. As I said, if you're someone who is even slightly interested in investing in individual company stocks, I really don't think you can go wrong at least trying out Seeking Alpha Premium at the lower price to see if you find it beneficial. The time that it will save you from researching stocks alone is more than sufficient reason to become a premium subscriber. That's before you even consider the value that you're getting from the analysis and article pieces, as well as the value from the data itself. And if you're not going to be using Seeking Alpha for researching stocks for investment purposes, I still think there's significant value to be extracted from the articles and educational information on the platform. So with all of that being said, if you do want to give Seeking Alpha Premium a shot, you can do so using the first link in the description of this video. Again, using this link helps me out as a creator and lets me know that you found this video to be helpful. Let me know if you have any questions on anything that we covered in this video, and I'll answer those questions to the best of my ability. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.